Dear friends, parents, teachers, and students, today I'm going to share with you something on the influence or impact of social media on our students, especially in the time of COVID-19 pandemic, where our teaching learning takes place only through online classes. Internet is a must for all of our citizens, all of our students. If classes have to take place, it can take place only through online. Therefore, children have access to gadgets, whether it is laptop or desktop or Android mobiles. They need to have some gadgets to study. We are living in a world of digital communication. Communication is a must today, and communication is unavoidable even for small children today. In fact, mass media is slowly giving away to modern social media platforms. Everyone, including small children, is able to access social media. In fact, the opinions are formed by social media today. We know more than the mass media today, television and so on. Today, social media is giving access to everyone. Is there an impact on children by social media? This is what many ask, many parents, many teachers. Does it affect the discipline in any way? Does it have an influence on their intellectual understanding? Is there a moral implication on children? As teachers, we know that social media have major influence on children. I'm sure that all the teachers will agree with me. Unfortunately, not everything our children watch on social media is appropriate for them. Social media have both positive influence and negative influence. Considering that children spend more time on social media and computer and internet than any other daily activity, especially these days, it is not a surprise that they will have impact on their behavior. We find many children imitating what they watch on the screen at all time, which is natural because that's how children learn to grow. They learn to behave. They imitate people, they watch people, they observe people. Parents and teachers need to realize that media should not be considered an alternative babysitter for their younger ones. It is their job as parents and teachers to monitor what their children watch and provide them with an understandable explanation for what the media negligently provides on television. We see violence, drugs, nudity, and vulgar language portrayed on practically every show or program on television and on internet. These issues are portrayed as a source of entertainment for adults. Children, on the other hand, should not be exposed to this kind of entertainment, especially at an age in which they do not have the ability to make a distinction between reality and fantasy. Young children seem to believe that whatever they see on television is a reflection of their ideal family. That is why they are deeply influenced by the filmy heroes and so on. And today, mass media programs like films and movies and so on are available on social media through YouTube and other programs. So what happens to the children? They simply imitate. So we see that media have a major influence on children. Teaching our children what is or is not appropriate to watch is a responsibility of you, my dear parents. It's also equally a responsibility for you, teachers also. This is in fact called media education, a kind of filtering what is necessary and what is good and what is bad must be taught. That is called social education. So media education. There are some education programs, of course, I agree. Cartoons and comedies and movies that portray respectable human ethics that are suitable for them. No doubt, there are plenty. As I said, there are positive and negative. Some of the programs they must watch are like Discovery Channel, History, National Geographic, and channels of education channels, plenty. Of course, that social media also it is available. These channels are both educational and entertaining for our kids, and that influence their thinking positively. Children learn many good things from social media programs of these. What are the other forms of media that influence today's generation? There are several platforms on social media available for our children. Indiscipline among students have become so rampant that people freely criticize them. We look at the children and say they are naughty, they are not behaving properly, and so on and so forth. Teachers accuse them for want of respect. Parents are dissatisfied with them because they do not get good marks in the examination and waste time in this and that. And if we talk about the students, we see that they are angry with the authorities. They are displeased with the teachers, their parents. Why? Because they are influenced by different forms of media. Communication media are channels through which the message is transmitted. It presumes a message, a messenger, and a receiver. There are many types of communication media available today for the children. And remember, the receiver must be able to filter what is good and what is not. But that is not given to the children because it is accessible to everyone equally. Children also are getting the same thing. Aged ones also are getting the same thing. In fact, mass media is available on social media today. Entertainment media are plenty. Electronic media and new age media, social media, etc. The children are familiar with. Social media technologies take on many different forms, including magazines, internet forums, weblogs, microblogging, wikis, networks, podcasts, photographs or pictures, video rating, and social bookmarking, etc. With the arrival of this internet, we are now enjoying the benefits of high technology mass media even in our country, which is not only faster, which is available at any place and any person. In fact, the advantage of social media is that you can access it anywhere. You can sit under a tree or above on the tree and so on. You can watch it. You can learn many good things at your pace and space. Internet has opened up several new opportunities for us to study. As I said, several of them, the e-forums which we can call, like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so many of these are available for us to enhance our knowledge. But if we are able to understand what is good for us, what helps us, what enhances our knowledge, then only we can grow. And that is why our children must be taught about mass media and social media, positive media and negative media. Mobile phones, we have a variety of mobile phones. They say the entire world is in your hand. We have computers. Today, with all the facilities, we have internet. Internet is accessible to, it's a new world open to us. Internet is in fact the modern miracle. Google is a bigger university for us because it gives whatever we upload, we store, things are available at any place, anywhere, any continent, or in any corner. Emails, it's a fantastic way of communication. Earlier we used to wait for post office to deliver your letters and so on. Today on the spot, the moment you send, you receive it. The electronics mails are also facilitated. Lesser usage of paper. It's all positive thing. But young students have been misusing this great opportunity by sending and receiving wrong and tainted information to one another. We had, recent example. For example, last year we had the boys' locker room and so on in New Delhi. So many of the children are misusing the internet. We have websites, several websites. Internet has a plethora of websites dedicated to various people, companies, brands, causes, activities, etc. You can have your own blogs, your own platform for communicating. You have your own websites. Podcast is another thing. Podcasts are medium of mass communication that includes short video or audio files. They can be seen and heard on mobiles, computers, or portable media instruments. They are engaging devices of communication. There are plenty of e-forums today. Children are definitely getting access to these. The e-books, for example. There are a number of websites which have hosted e-books and online libraries. The main benefit of having e-books is that you don't have to carry bulky books. We can have everything access in your own device. But if the service providers or the companies that owns it, they are suppose they upload or allow upload or accessible to the small kids on negative things, bad things, which is not age appropriate, etc., it influences our children. I was looking at what is blogging, and because my students, many of them used to tell me, blogging, Father, there is a blog. What is blog? A blog is a space on the internet where a single person or a group of people record their information, opinions, photos, videos, etc. It is an interesting platform to talk about any topic. Interaction happens in the form of comments or feedback, etc. We have today internet TV, no need for a television set for us today. It is also known as online TV. It is usually has an archive of programs. You have to choose the programs you wish to view from the list. You can either view the programs directly from the host server or download the content on your computer. It's an effective means of communication. We have Facebook, everybody knows. We have Twitter. Twitter is actually even used by politicians and so on to influence people, to comment their opponents' opinions and so on, or express one's own opinion. Twitter is a big thing today in India also. So impact of these so many of the platforms on children is a real concern. An increasing number of scholars are sought to study and measure of impact of social media on children. Social media services may be addictive, and that using social media services may lead to a fear of missing out, also known as the phrase called FOMO by many students. It has been observed that Facebook is now the primary method for communication by students. In large level they are using it. There are various statistics that account for social media usage and effectiveness for individuals worldwide. Some of the most recent statistics show that Facebook has a huge number of followers. In fact, that is one of the major communication media students get access to. Therefore, my dear parents and teachers, you as guardians, as uh, people who guide your children must understand that our world is not the past world. It is simply changing. And through the digital world, children are getting access to everything they want. And there is no dearth of subjects, there is no dearth of programs, both good and bad, on the internet. And social media, many of the things are utilized, many people are utilizing the social media for their own end, their own goals. And therefore, what happens is there can be true and false at the same time. Our children must be taught to use social media discreetly. And I think that is the responsibility and duty of the parents today. Because whether we like it or not, we are living in a digital world. This is a phase of communication, and this communication definitely is forming our children larger than uh, what other, for example, classrooms or universities or even at home influence. My dear parents and teachers, pay attention to these facts and correct your children, guide your children so that they may grow as responsible citizens for the future. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.